What's going on, traders? What's up? What's up? Sorry, I'm about 3 minutes late. 3 minutes late, so I will give you that. But one thing I'm gonna let you know is that I'm here today, guys. Here to bring the heat. Here to go ahead and do a Sunday watch list with you. I'm doing some barbecue action right now, doing my smoking, but I'm taking time with you guys out there. You guys already know how Money Mitch does it. Let me know if you guys like the music in the background. I could tune it a little bit down. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the day. Let's go ahead and have some fun. You guys already know where you guys are at. Welcome to Money Mitch. And here is where we go ahead and find the opportunities. We're going to do a live watch list with you guys. Let me know if you guys are having fun. Looks like we got about 62 people joining up. Come on in, guys. Come join up. What's up? What's up, guys? Let me know in the chat. Any apes out there? Looks like there is. You guys already know where we're at. Welcome to Money Mitch. It's time for Money Making Mitch. When investors need a story, we're going to the moon. Welcome to Money Mitch, where story is everything. I'm here to find you the next opportunity. It's all about the green hands. Now, we all know the bull market is here to stay. Money Mitch. Looks like people are not enjoying the music. No one enjoying the music out there? All right, well, I'll go ahead and I'll get right to my stocks, guys. What's up, guys? Let's get into the stocks, guys, today. What's going on? What do you guys want to hear about today? What's on your radar? Please let me know in the chat. We're going to be going through some stocks right now, and then we'll be kind of working our way into some other topics like AMC, Tesla. So definitely, guys, smash the like. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's find what's out there. You know, one of the things that I want to do today is use different ways that we can go ahead and find the movers of the week. So one of the ways that we can always do it is by using Benzinga.com. So definitely check out Benzinga.com. But even better than Benzinga.com is, of course, Benzinga Pro, guys. So definitely check it out, guys. Check it out. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into this. So I'm bringing up my Benzinga Pro here for us. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to look for movers that moved last week, all right? So that's what we're going to first do is we're going to look for movers that moved last week. And then from that point on, we can kind of work our way back. So this is only for the week, all right? So let me go ahead and bring this up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at – these are gainers for last week in the regular session, okay? So let me know if you guys are excited to be here with me today. Happy Sunday. What's going on, Chaz? Smash the like up. Let's get some more traders in here. Everybody that's doing some watch list action right now, let's hit the share button. Let's let everybody know, hey, let's do a live watch list together. Let's all work together. You guys put some tickers in the chat if you guys are watching them this week. Definitely. I'm going to mention KPTI, John. That was actually a stock mentioned on Money Mitch, not on Friday, on Thursday, guys. And it still had a good run on Thursday and Friday. I actually mentioned on Wednesday and had a good run on Thursday and Friday. So we'll keep an eye out on that one. That's KPTI. That one also is a short stock. Let's go. Kenny's looking at DXF. We'll definitely get into that. We'll go into some of these charts right now. That chart is crazy. Let me just put it up. Because since you want to just take a look at it, let me look it up here. The chart, I like it. I like the daily chart, looking strong, looking like it might want to make a run towards that $2, and then from there we can get up there towards 220. See if we can get some volume in this one. I like the bottoming action, but definitely a smaller traded stock on volume, but not a bad looking chart. At least I can definitely tell you that. We'll keep an eye on that. Kelly wants to know about Workhorse. I'm the one that called Workhorse under $3 for Benzinga. If you guys don't know that, that was me. I'm big Workhorse fan, but one thing I definitely knew is that it would come back down closer towards 12. I never expected down there towards 9 and kind of that look, but we'll talk a little Workhorse. I got you, Kelly. Stick around. We'll definitely get into that. All right, guys. So let's take a look here. Of course, the monster ripper, the ripper that is ORPH. You guys already know what kind of move it had last week. It completely ripped, and it really kind of worked back all the way back down towards $9. We're going to see if this stock gets a push into the next day, but this is a really short kind of floated stock. It's only has 20 million in the float, so definitely something to keep an eye out for. We'll keep an eye out. Let's keep it going. All right, next one up, AHC. AHC is one that did make a move, 291%. Let's take a look here at the daily, see what we're seeing. Man, this one did make a big move. We'll keep an eye on this one if it can come back up roaring, but definitely we'll watch this one. Let's keep it going. AEMD. This one's starting to come back down. Let's see if we can catch a bid and get back up above 650. This one's going to be interesting. AEMD. Nothing that's exciting me too much right now. We're going to get into some of those stocks that I wanted to look at in a second, but definitely, guys, I'm just going through Benzinga and using the movers tool here to find some trades here. All right, let's keep it going. Let's do this live. Let's do the process and see how we can find some trades. All right, so one thing I have been seeing is kind of these little shippers. These shippers kind of making a move. This is and one thing you can always do is just go to the overview on Benzinga Pro. Scroll on down, guys. If you see down here, you'll see the kind of the profile, and you see it's a shipping company, right? And so I've been looking at some of these shipping companies, seeing if some of them can follow this EC move. EC has already kind of rocketed off. If we look at the daily chart, look at this rip. Guys, from 1640 all the way up there to 2550. These are those low float kind of running kind of stocks. I'm talking EC right now. So let's take a look at some other one in that area. You could use the peers to kind of find them. And of course, everyone's been watching this one too, SBLK. This is one that I would definitely keep on radar. This is kind of that Starboat carriers. And as you can see, it's starting to get a lift also. I think this one can get a big rip too. I'm going to keep this one on watch, guys. This is SBLK. Let's start adding some to our watch list, right? Let's make a new watch list here. So one of the things we can do is we can create a new watch list. We're going to do it for the week of 6/14 through 6/20, but 6/19, I think. There you go, 6/18 actually. Let's go. Boom. Let's start adding some of these to the watch list. So first thing we wanted to see is we saw ECs make a big move. So we're gonna add EC. We're gonna add SLBK, some Starboat, and then we're gonna also add one more that I like. I'm going to be looking for a cheaper one to see if it can start moving, and that's SHIP. SHIP is one that I'm going to keep on radar. It did pull back a little bit from that 120 look, but let's see if this one can really start ripping. Also, this is the cheaper play, dollar play here for my penny stock lovers out there. Let me know in the chat if you're a penny stock lover. I can't blame you. So definitely hit the like. Let's get this chat going up. Let's get these traffic numbers going up, guys. We got about 120 people joining here, guys. I will let you know, guys, today we're having a special only for our subscribers, guys. So the people that you see talking in the chat right now are subscribers. If you want to talk in the chat and put a ticker in the chat, go ahead, hit that subscribe, and then you'll be able to have access to that subscribe box over here on the right-hand side. So join us up, guys, exclusively only for Benzinga's subscribers. That's why I'm doing this, guys. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, guys, I got some charcoal on the grill out there, doing some brisket today. If you guys are enjoying it out there, let's keep it going. Denver going to take it today, guys. I know they're down 3-0, but I feel Denver's going to come back and get a nice win. Let's keep building. Let's keep building this stock watch. All right, guys, let's go back to our movers here and see what we can find here. So our movers, we're going to do a gaining, right, for the week. We're going to go ahead and there you go. All right, hold on a second. Something happened there. Let me fix this up here. So one of the areas that we're going to look at, guys, is of course gambling stocks. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely have been looking for some gambling stocks. We'll look at Bark. Definitely, Sandra. Stick around. I got you guys. In about 2 minutes, we're going to get into our ticker time. So let me go through some of the stocks that I actually have on my radar right here, guys. Right here, guys. I got them written down. I started doing my watch list before I came on. So let's go ahead and run through some of these, okay? All right, guys. I have taken a look at IVOA. I've done a day trade on that before, KPAC. So we'll definitely take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look. RSI is one of my main ones on my radar. Why, guys? Because I'm looking to see if gambling can come back. This is one that's been fighting to get over 14 for a while now, and we just got over it last week. We had a strong candle that went actually up here towards 1463, and we're looking to see if it can kind of start tracking and hitting up here towards a trend line, right? And so if we draw this downward trend line right here, I'm looking to see this one come back up towards Alt H for our Benzinga Pro users here. There you go. That's what I'm looking for it to come back up towards next week. 1478. We'll see if gambling can come back up here. One of the things that I do see is nice little cup action, right? You see that cup? Let's see if we can get a handle. Maybe a little pull back down towards 350, but then a roaring move up through 1470s, and then eventually strong through that 15. That's what we want to see next week, guys. This is gambling sector. I wanted to do a little bit more sector analysis. And with that being said, let's look at the leaders, right? Penn's one on a lot of people's radar this week, guys. I'm going to be watching this one to see if it can get going. This one can also give me a little lift in RSI if it could get moving here. So one of the things is I'll point at this trend right here, guys. I think it can really start moving and attacking here. Let's see if we can get up to here past 85 this week, and then maybe be ripping through that 90. It's going to be really looking bullish if we can get up there towards 90 this week. So that's going to be one on the radar. That's PENN. DKNG in the same sector. Of course, I know that a lot of people like DraftKings. I do think this one's going to pull back a little bit here, maybe get closer towards 50 before it runs back up, but good looking chart. And I would really like to see it when it gets back up through 55 on this chart. Another one that you can keep your eyes on, guys, is GAN in that sector. GAN is one that's been looking stronger. We'll see if it can kind of pull back. It's done big moves before. Let's use the weekly to kind of see where it's at right now. It's done a big rip up, pulled back, pushed up, pulled back. Can it get another lift up there towards that 30 look? We'll definitely keep an eye out on this one. GNOG, also golden nugget in the same sector. Definitely keep your eyes on this one too. This one also has a nice trend line right here. You can see it on the weekly. It's standing out. Let's see if this one can get really ripping past that high that it got last week. That's really what you want to see. So that high last week on the weekly was 1497. If this one can get over 15, it'd be looking really good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's get into some of the stocks in the chat. I'll come back to some of my other sector that I've been looking at. So keep me on that, guys. If I don't come back to that other sector, you guys might miss out some of those plays. So keep me on that. But I wanted to catch some of the chat, guys. So if you're out there and you're watching the show and you want to get some stocks in the chat, you have to be a Benzinga subscriber. So go ahead and subscribe below and join in. I got you. I'm going to start running through some of these. Let me go ahead and take a sip here and let's get this show rolling here. All right, let's keep it rolling. First up. All right, so I'm going to use my Webull here so I can do a little bit quicker technical analysis for these stocks. We were talking about this stock for a little while. This one's a funny one. One to keep on watch, guys, tomorrow. Just a quick one here. AEO, retail, guys. Don't forget it. Retail, I love this one. Let's add this one on the watch list, guys. AEO, retail. This is a really good one to keep on watch. One that will tell you if it's kind of leading. I would watch Macy's. If that could get a strong drive, look at this chart. This chart has been setting up for a while. Let's see if Macy's can drive retail up. And with that, I'll be watching for some other plays. All right, so I'm going to scroll up because I had some other people I said that I was going to get to no matter what. I said KPTI for sure. I know that someone put up that one. I think it was Kenny that put that one up. So Kenny, I got you. KPTI. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find that message there. All right, guys, keep it going. Keep it going. What's up? What's up, guys? KPTI. Let me just bring it up here and run through it right now. KPTI. Let's take a look. This one's a short float stock. Did make a push up. We'll see if this one can continue. The biggest key, I think, look for a nice push into that 1025. So right now, let's look at the hourly. Let's get a little bit better look. So we had that one lift, right? One lift, two lift, three lift. Let's see if we get a drop back down in a fourth lift, attempt to go through 1094, $11 going into Monday. That's what I would look for, guys. Look for maybe a dip back down closer towards this trend line into the pre-market, and then you'll see kind of maybe a little quick dip, but I'll look for a quick recovery, a nice red to green, and getting back above here, making a move towards the end of the day, towards 11. This is KPTI. We'll see if it can kind of do that pullback look. That pullback look would be towards this kind of support look. So you see this long-term support here at 10. So you want to see that kind of 1085 pull back down closer towards that 997, maybe even 990s, and then really quickly right back up through that 10 look. We'll see if that one can keep moving. That's KPTI. I know that I'd take a look at some other ones here. Let's keep it going, guys. NIO actually had some good news. I've been calling Chinese EV for a good while, guys. If you guys don't watch Money Mitch every weekday at 6 o'clock, you guys are missing out, because one of the ones that I gave out, and the best one I think, is KPEV, which is XP. And I gave this one out, guys, when I was at 28. I actually sold a little early on this one, so I'm a little upset. I sold at 34 because I thought we could pull back to 30 and then get another lift up. But look at that strong candle and recovery candle that you got on the small pullback here for XPEV. And for that being said, like you said, NIO looking strong also. Look at that recovery candle looking strong there. I said if EV was coming, guys, I said if we get another wave, I said it was going to be Chinese EV first, and then you'll see the American ones kind of follow. With that being said, you could also look at LI. Don't forget it, LI Auto. This one's kind of another strong looking EV chart there. And then if you can take a look at the American one, FSR. FSR is the one that I gave out that I liked. And this one's still looking strong, guys. Still looking strong. This one had made a push towards 31.96. We'll see if it can get lifting. And there's a couple other ones that you can keep your eyes on, but definitely Fisker is one that I would keep my eyes on. GOEV, I know that started making a move up. We'll see if this one can recover from this kind of $9.70s. This is Canoe. Look at this trend line. You see how that comes down? You see how we had a gap fill? Let's see if it can recover past that trend line again. So getting past through that 1056 next week. If this one retraces, leave it alone. But if it starts looking strong through that 10, through that 1050, it could go through 11, get up there towards 12 and maybe above. So keep your eyes on that one. Let's keep it going. John calling out MGM. Vegas reopening. You guys already know Vegas has been doing great, guys. This is one that I actually gave out closer towards this 29 and 30 period on pre-market prep. I'd love this one for a long period of time. Why? Because I love their platform, their MGM bets, and I think they're the sexy one, man. And the sexy one always kind of survives, guys. Look at this kind of upward trend. Looks like you're kind of keeping this kind of channel here, and then we'll see if we can break out of that channel or at least come up roaring through those 50s. That's what I would look to it. This one's a little bit longer term play. It doesn't make that big of moves, but I do like the stock. I do like Vegas coming back. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Next one up. Bitcoin, too expensive, too expensive. Hey, if you like some crypto, we definitely have a great crypto show that we have on daily now. I mean, Moon, definitely check it out, guys. Definitely check it out. If you like stocks going and crypto going to the moon, check that out, guys. Moon or bust. That one's a good one. What's up, weekenders? What's going on, Donkey? It's good to have so many people in the chat, guys. you guys want to join the chat, hit the subscribe button and you'll be able to go ahead and speak in the chat. I think maybe you have to hit a refresh right quick, but once you hit that subscribe, you should be able to put some tickers up in the chat. I know I said I was going to go through some of these, so let's keep it going, guys. What's going on? Stop the army. No, I don't think we're going to stop no army here. I don't know what's going on here. Let's keep it going. The apes are here. We're going to talk about the Planet of the Apes coming up soon, so definitely stick around. TLRY, let's talk a little cannabis. Cannabis has been looking strong lately, guys. A lot of people are bringing up TLRY. I'm going to bring up a couple other charts that I like in cannabis, but TLRY did have a strong kind of weak daily chart here, pushed up multiple times trying to get above this kind of 2150. So that's kind of the level in the sand for me next week. Has to get above that level. CGC is looking strong, guys. Had a couple of candles where it just went sideways. This one starts ripping through 27. Could also get TLRY to follow it. One that I really liked that I gave out last week, someone at least made some good money on it, was Kern. Kern was a good one. I like this one because it's a technology play, kind of a thing behind the thing. This is KERN, Akerna Corporation. This was a great one, looking strong and could continue next week. We'll see if this one can get back above 480s. That's the important price point. If I see that 480s, I'm thinking we get 5 gets us to 540s. 540s could get us to 550. All right, guys, that's one that's on the radar. Cannabis sector. Kelly talking about WKHS. Let's take a quick look at that move. We got a big push up. One thing that I would point out is this little gap right here. We could come back down to test that gap first before coming up, ripping through here. One of the things that I want to hear is I need to hear news about that postal contract. It's all about the contract. I know that some people forgot about it, but there really hasn't been a decision made on this U.S. postal contract. Pay attention. If we could get any news to come out on that, this one could come back roaring, but I think it could come back to test kind of that gap that it went to. So we're talking to move back down closer towards the 1158. If it does come back near that level, I might take a shot off of those $10 and see if it can get back up there through the 20s. So that's what I'll be looking at. Workhorse. Let's keep it going. PLTR, that one's a favorite of a lot out here. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I've been drawing this one out for a while now. The biggest thing was this little pullback hold. So you see how you got a push up, one up, one down, two up, two down, three up, three down. It didn't come back and test that line. Very, very important, guys. We could have a strong candle rip out through this 25. Pay attention. PLTR, if that's looking strong, I think this one could really start ripping and leading growth back. PLTR looking great. Look at the weekly. Multiple time frames looking good, right? So the weekly looks great. Look at it, even the monthly. Look at the monthly. Look at that. That looks nice, guys. I like this chart, guys. I'm going to be adding this one to the watch list. This one's a watch next week, guys. PLTR. Let's see if it gets ripping, and we'll keep it up. All right, guys, look like we got over 300 people watching now. Smash the like. Smash the like. Not the Spacs attack. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had the wrong thing open there. For Money Mitch, you guys already know where you guys are at. Hit the like if you guys support me doing this. I'm going to be getting on out of here about 1:05. But guess what, guys? We got another show that's going to come on right after me and do a webinar also talking about some stocks in some options. Like always, guys, stay tuned, guys. It's going to be great. We got all day. Keep it going, guys. Benzinga. If you guys want to join the chat, Where are those diamond hands at? Let me see them in the chat. The only way to get in the chat today, guys, is to be a subscriber exclusively to the Benzinga YouTube. So definitely, guys, hit the subscribe. Join us up. Let's keep going, guys. What's up? What else out there? What do you guys want to talk about? Let me roll through here. All right. Next up. Let's see. Barky bark. When the dogs come barking. All right, guys. This is one that did make a major rip. This is actually a Spac pattern that has been showing up that I talked about on Spac's attack. And really what we've been seeing is kind of a de-Spac merger pattern to actually lift stocks up. So really, I wouldn't be looking for this one to continue too much because it did get negative press. If you didn't see that negative press, Sandra, definitely look it up. But it's had it's already a good lift here. I mean, from 10 to 1357, you're talking a more than 30% move up. I think sometimes you got to take those in these SPACs. Now you're not going to see too many times where a SPAC goes up 50, 60% in, let's say, a week. But if you can take 20, 30% winners, I know I'm not even going for that. I'm going for the 15%, the 10%. And I'm trying to do consistently that pattern that I talked about on SPAC's attack. All right, so let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. What's up? What's up, guys? How we doing out there? Let me know in the chat. Pluto. What's going to Pluto? Stop beyond going to Pluto. I honestly, I don't even know what that is. I got to learn, guys. You're going to have to teach me what that is. If Bark gets their current customers to buy dog food, it will do really well. That's honestly a good tip. Who knows? Maybe they can start getting things going. All right, guys, Tesla. Tesla was one that we're going to get into. Anthony, I'm going to go ahead and start getting into that now. As you guys know, Tesla has been coming out with the new plaid. The plaid was very interesting. I actually want to bring up the plaid here. Let me go ahead and kind of put a picture up here for us while I get this ready here. But what do you guys think of the plaid? Did you guys think that was a good look there? Let me know in the chat. Put a 1 if you're bullish Tesla. Put a 2 if you're a bear Tesla. So I want to hear what everybody thinks about this plaid car. The quickest production car ever, guys, ever. So let me know what you guys think. The quickest production car ever with that 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. So smash the like if you guys like the Tesla. What I want to talk about is the competition also. So I have a picture to compare that. We'll talk about that in a second, but we'll get into the chart first. Look at the ones starting to roll in there. You guys already know there's some 2s in there. There's a little bit of bears in there, but hey, I'm seeing a lot of bulls there, a lot of bulls. Trade Monkey, do I sleep? There ain't no rest for the wicked. Ain't no rest for the wicked, right, Luke?
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Talking Tesla right now, talking about the plaid. I know that you had fun with a little bit of car action right this weekend, right?
Yes, we got the McLaren. That was pretty cool. Jason's still cruising around with it. I'm actually heading over to his house right now for a little bit.
Yeah, Jason's cruising around.
Car action. I don't trust Jason with that vehicle.
That's what I'm trying to say. You got me a little scared there, you guys. If you guys don't know who's with us, joining us right now, this is Hot Stock Luke. You can see it on the screen right now. Look at my man getting into the car.
There we go.
Doing it right. I got to reshare this so you can actually hear this thing. Hold on. If you don't hear it, I mean, then it's not really worth it, right? I mean, come on, guys. Come on. All right, so let's put this up here. What's up?
I was going to say, what's the sentiment on Tesla?
All right, Luke, you ready to go? Let's go, baby. All right, I had to show that right quick. All right, so sentiment on Tesla. This is what I'm thinking. So we started to see Chinese EVs start coming back, right? And that was kind of the worry, right? Was that how is the Chinese market doing? Really? Some people started even questioning Tesla in that market. To tell you the truth, to me, I'm not questioning Tesla in that market because that market I think is going to be the first market to really get hot in EV. U.S. is going to slightly adapt a little bit later. As you know, I've seen a lot of times China pick up technologies and new technology faster than we do. Now, Tesla has been rejecting this 600 multiple times, and I think that last fight was on Friday. I think from here, you're only going to see an upside look. I think we could get a rip up towards that 700. If we could get towards 700 next week, I'm actually putting out a price target. I put it on the topic for this show. I think this can go back past that 900 high to 1,000 by the end of the year. And you know me, Luke. I'm not always a bull on Tesla, but that chart's starting to stand out to me. And it's rejected that 600 too many times.
Yeah, and I'm with you. And so what's the price right now? It's like right
now
below that
609. 609. It held 600. It tried to break down to the 600 and rejected it.
See, I think the move is to sell the puts against it. Like if you can sell the 550 puts, it makes you synthetically long the stocks. You're going to collect a decent amount of premium right away. And then if you're forced to buy the stock at 525 and you're thinking about getting into it anyways, let it rip. You get $75 off.
You know what, Luke?
The only way that I've ever traded Tesla is by selling puts, and I've collected a shit ton of premium doing it. And so that might actually be a move that I'm making this week. I like what you're saying, Mitch.
Yeah, no, I like what you're bringing up here, man. You're giving some ways to actually get into this. There's one thing I've usually gone the stock way just because sometimes I don't know options myself. But when you get an idea like Luke just put, I mean, he's 100% right. I mean, selling the puts would actually require less capital. And if that's the view that I have, if I have the view of it going up there towards that 1,000, I mean, why not sell the puts at near that 550? I'm gonna have to take a look at that, see what they're selling for, Luke. I'll definitely take a look after that going into Monday morning. So definitely, guys, appreciate you coming on, man. Where are you going at?
Do you have? All right, really quick though, just to round this out, can you pull up an option chain really quick? Do you have one or no?
Yeah, I could probably get one up right quick. Just
if you don't have one, easy. I'm just curious, just so I can think about this for the rest of the day, and then I'll let you get back to it. But I'm curious what those 550 puts are going for.
All right, let me add an option chain right here so that I can get this going for us. All right, here you go.
Well, you kicked me out like 2 or 4 weeks.
All right, so let's pull this up here. Boom, boom. Tesla. All right, there you go. Let me make this bigger so we can actually find this. So we're looking to sell the calls or sell the puts, right?
Sell the puts, yeah. Like I would say around the 550 or something like that.
All right. Let's get some more strike prices here. Boom. We need even more. All right. So the 550s on the sell side. We're looking at 202. 202. Not the worst.
For what? For 1 week? For 1 week?
Yeah. We're looking at 1 week. 1 week. So what would you be looking at? January 21st, or what are we looking at?
2 or 4 out, probably.
2 or 4 out. Okay.
No, maybe a month out. Whatever the next monthlies are.
All right. So let's take a look here. All right, so we looked at maybe the 16th of July. Let's take a look at those 550s. All right, so we're looking at 15 on that premium.
All right, that's not bad. All right,
not the worst. Mr. Mitch. We'll take a look. Hey, guys, check it out, guys, on Power Hour. It just might have happened. You never know. Luke might have already taken it, guys. So definitely check it out, guys. Come to Power Hour so you guys can see my man right here, Hot Stocks Luke.
Yeah, we do it noon Eastern, 5 days a week.
All right, man. I'm gonna get you out of here because I'm gonna go ahead and go over the apes, and when the apes start going, you can't stop them. All right, guys. So we're gonna talk a little about AMC. Man. Of course, bro. Of course. Thank you for joining us. Hot Stocks Luke, guys. Hit him up on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, let's go into AMC. Guys, I know that you guys are going to kill me if I don't get into AMC. We talked some Tesla. Let's get into AMC before I have to get on out of here. We got about a little over 10 minutes, so I got a couple of minutes that I can talk. But look at this, guys. This is what I've been looking at, the daily. We got right back into the symmetrical triangle. Now I'm really interested now that if we can hold this 48, man, if we get through 50, I really do think there could be a potential, guys. There could be that potential that AMC to 100. What are you guys thinking out there? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys think this chart could rip through 50 and get up there towards 100. Put a 2 if you guys think, no way, it has no shot in getting up there. All right, guys, this is AMC. If I see those, there you go, Raymond. I didn't leave you out, man. I got you. Let's keep it going. Guys. All right, so I'm going to be watching this one. One of the biggest things that you can do is kind of use a little bit more of a time frame with a stock like this, right? So use an hourly chart to help you out. Why? Because I want to get the best entry, right? And so what I'm going to be looking for is kind of a pullback closer towards this 48 near the pre-market hours. Let it pull back closer towards that 48, and then I will try to get it right underneath that 48 and look for the push back up through that 50. Because if it can get through that 50, I think with 50, we get 55, 60, and then it's just going to be about the kind of the push of the day. Can we get a lot of volume to come back roaring? Can we get kind of this volume that we got on the rip? 152 million shares traded, 179 million shares traded in 1 hour. And so that's what you want to be seeing. So we're talking over 100 million shares traded on the hourly, showing you that the bulls are taking control and taking it towards that next level up. All right, guys, we'll keep an eye out on this one. It looks interesting. The chart is really getting interesting. This is what I like to see, especially when you do this kind of fake out move that we got on Friday, right? A lot of people thought it was breaking down through the symmetrical triangle. And what did it do? It kind of just went down, tested, recovered. Now that you got that recovery look, that's actually a really good look, because a lot of times what do you get is those paper hands getting out of the trade there. I'm sure some paper hands got out of the trade there. So where are those diamonds at? Where are those diamonds hands? Because if you stuck through that little dip right there, we could get that lift tomorrow. I'm going to be watching this. Smash the like if you guys like this. Also, of course, just to give a shout out to someone that is actually using their name and trading every single day, kind of, and leading in this, Matt Kors. I'll give you a shout out here. One of the things that I've been noticing, guys, is that I really like those traders out there that are willing to put their names behind what they do. Regardless if it's an AMC, GME, if they're shorters, whatever they do. Really, I'm not that type of person to knock them. But what I want to see is put your name on the line, put yourself. These parody accounts, I mean, I think the SEC eventually knocks them down and they get going. But definitely, one thing I definitely say is I do like people that are willing to put their names out there. You gotta put it on the line, right? There you go. People exactly like Tom Nash. I'll give you a shout out 100%. Hey, I agree with you, Tom Nash. I mean, we might not be as pretty as Matt, but hey, we at least put our name on the line. Tom Nash is definitely one of those that does that. That's what I respect in the industry. That's what I'm looking for more of. So definitely thumbs up. If you guys don't know who Tom Nash is, check him out, guys. He comes on Benzinga sometimes, but he even has better content on his channel. Check it out, guys. Check it out. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Up next, we'll be getting into another show. So I'm going to make sure that we can get over towards that. But let's go ahead and get into some of the ones that I wanted to look into. I wanted to talk a little bit about solar stocks, guys. So MaxN is another one that, of course, you guys know. My little paper hands on this one kind of sold out a little early on this one, but I do like solar right now, guys. Solar is starting to come back. I think we're going to get an infrastructure deal to go through. I think we could see another lift, another run in solar stocks. I don't want to miss out on this. I'm looking right here. This is MaxN, MAXN. And really, this is one that I actually had at 16, and I sold it into the 17 rip. And man, I'm a little upset that I sold it into it because it hasn't come back down towards that level. Looking strong at 1942. Other solar stocks I'll mention so that you guys can take a look. Add them to your watch list. SOL is another one that I want to see rip. Has it consistently to be very volatile. So look at this one. We'll see if it gets back up there. You can also look at SWPR, SunPower. You can look at iRun. iRun's another one that's been doing really good. No, it's iSun. iSun, my bad. iSun's another one that can get a nice lift. I'm going to be watching this one to get a nice push. It did a lift up towards 1150s kind of, and then pulled back, held at $10. Let's see if this one can get ripping tomorrow, and that's in solar stocks. Let's see. You can look at an ETF TAN. Look how this is starting to set up. Look how the ETF is starting to set up. A lot of times I'll look at some ETFs also to see, hey, is the sector starting to look strong? And to me, that candle yesterday really giving us a lift. If we can get up through this 80-50 on this ETF going into Monday, I'll definitely be seeing these solar stocks start pushing on its way up. All right, guys. So there's a couple of ones that you guys can keep a watch out. There you go. You guys can throw some names in there if you guys are watching some in the solar industry. Sundial, Whitney. It's not the. I don't think it has too much more room to run on Sundial, but we'll keep an eye out on that one. And some solar stock plays going into next week. We're getting up there towards that 1 o'clock hour. We got another show that will be coming up after this. Let me make sure that we got that set up so I can get you guys over there. And it's supposed to come on at 105. So definitely stick around, guys. It's not like we're going to leave you hanging dry. We're going to keep this going and keep it going for the rest of the day. So definitely, there you go. Let me go ahead and make sure that redirect is set. Let me know in the chat, guys, what are the tickers you guys want me to take a look at? I'll take a look at a couple more tickers, and then we'll kind of move forward. All right, guys, that's set up there. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to be a Benzinga Pro live stream. You got that audio squawk. Definitely stick around, guys. It's going to be pretty fun. The guys got a webinar coming in, guys. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and keep it running. What other one? I'll tell you one that I'm watching, guys, that I am feeling good about, guys. Let me see the likes, because if we don't have the likes, I might not even give this one. Why? Because man, I'm doing good right now in this one. I almost don't even want to bring this one up. All right, so we're at 131. Let's get towards 150, guys. 150. I'll help you out. I'll give you 133. Let's get up there. Hit the like, guys. Let's get it up there. Come on. Hit me up, guys. What are you guys seeing out there? I want to give you guys this one. I can even give you guys my exact entry, if we get it up there towards that 150 likes. Let's smash that like. Let's go towards this one. Looks like we're getting up there. Boom, baby. 150 likes. That's what I wanted to see. Let's talk about this one. If you guys haven't known, we have a gaming conference going on right now. E3, guys. E3 is very important to a lot of gaming stocks. So pay attention. Gaming stocks next week could get a lift, could get announcements, catalysts, could get new products to come out. Keep your eyes on it. All right, so CRSR. Guys, I just got in this one. I've been fighting with this one. This is Corsair Gaming. I want to give you guys my exact entry, so give me 1 second so I can give you guys that. I know that I've been averaging in this one, so I want to make sure that I give you guys my average here. Let's go ahead and pull it up. CRSR. All right, guys, so I have 3148, guys. I'm going to be that nice to give you guys that. Since you guys hit the like, I gave you guys my exact entry, guys. So I'm at 3148. Let's draw a little square there so we know exactly where we're at. So 3148 is right around here. So I'm just going to draw it in this area. It's really not this whole area. It's kind of to this lower line, but I'm just going to draw it there, right? And so that's my entry, guys. Now we got that breakout, exactly what I wanted to see. And as you guys can see, I was drawing on the 1 hour chart, that D trend that I expected it to break out of and break out of with big volume. That's what I needed to see, right? And so we got that breakout, and now I'm going to be seeing if this one can continue ripping and getting back up there to resistance. First stop for me is going to be 34.55. That's where I want to take my first profit, somewhere probably above 34s and below that 55. Where am I going to take it? I think somewhere in between there, and then I'll be looking to get the rest of it up to an actual breakout. If this one can start breaking out, I think it could get up there towards 37. Then from 37, 40s. 40s could eventually get us up towards that high. That high is 51.37. I'm going to keep a watch out. I'll let some of these kind of go, and I'm going to look to make a nice quick 20% on these, and then let the rest of it keep building. And this is CRSR, Corsair Gaming. All right, guys, coming up next, guys, you guys got a Benzinga Pro webinar. Please let me know in the chat what's going on. Are you using stops on CRSR? No, Falcon. If I use my stops, what I would do is I would put it out there somewhere, let's say, kind of way below kind of even this trend line. If I was using the hourly, like let's say if that was my entry, right? 31.48. If I would put a stop, I'd put a stop maybe, I don't know, 31, way farther. But my size is small, so it doesn't really affect the stock like that. But if I had big sizing, I would try to hide it. Just keep it. Just use the limit and focus on it. Mitch to a Mitch, you already know. If you're a Mitch out there, thumbs up, man. Thumbs up. All right, guys, let me know in the chat what you guys thought about this Sunday watch list, how you guys saw me go through some of the sectors. We talked a little bit about Tesla. Is it going to 1,000? You can answer that in the comments. Or if you're an AMC ape out there and you think AMC could get through that 50 up towards 100, I want to know in the comments. Let me know also if you've made a big win in these last kind of meme stock rips. I want to bring some stories on to Money Mitch. We're going to do this all week, guys. Money Mitch at 6 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss out tomorrow. We're going to take a look at some of these stocks that I mentioned today. And you guys call me out on the show. If I do good ones, bad ones, that's what it's all about, guys. That's what I want you guys joining the Money Mitch squad. Join the Money Mob. Hit it up, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Hit me up on the comments below. Up next, I'll take you guys right over towards the Benzinga Pro webinar that's starting up right now. All right, guys, like always, guys, Money Mitch. We'll keep an eye out on the Tesla. If it compares to the Lucid Air Grand is the kind of the nearest competition. I don't think it compares. I think it beats it on a lot of areas. So we'll see how that affects also CCIV for you lucid dreamers out there. We'll see you guys on Money Mitch. Like always, stick to it. We'll see if AMC gets to the moon. Check out my KSPN interview. That one was a really interesting one I did last week. And like always, guys, Money Mitch is here to help you guys find an opportunity in the market. Also, guys, check out my podcast. It comes out every single morning, 9 a.m. I do a watch list based off of the morning. It's less than 5 minutes, guys. You can find it on all the platforms for podcasts, Spotify, iTunes. Look it up, Money Mitch watch list. Let's keep it going, guys. All right, Money Mitch is going to be here on Monday to find you guys the next opportunity. The question is, will you be there?
It's time for money making Mitch. When investors need a story, we're going to the moon. Welcome to Money Mitch, where story is everything. I'm here to find you the next opportunity. It's all about the green hands. Now we all know the bull market is here to stay.